Alright, so here we are. We're going to start disassembly. What you need is 7/16 inch wrench, and this is what I use, needle nose pliers. We're going to start by taking the clip off, which is usually the first nut on here, on your stationary contact. So we'll take this off. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing gloves, it's because I get tired of constantly washing my hands over and over again. I worked in the automotive field for 10 years and just got tired of it. So I know some of you are going to criticize me for wearing gloves. So be it. I can handle it. I'm a big boy. So we take off our first nut. And take off our clip, which I've already cleaned up, as you can see. And we're going to take off our second one. Sometimes this one can be a little bit tight. There we go. All right, and now what we're going to do is keep disassembling. Taking the second nut off, and here's our mica washers. So I'm going to push this out. Your stationary contact is out. Here's our mica washers, and then you have a harder washer in there too. You want to save that one. It's just a standard washer, but these mica washers are old and some of them are cracked, and we're just going to throw those away. So here they are here too, on this side. So there's our stationary point right there, as you can see. And take a look at how worn down that point is. You can see the arcing right there from all the use. You clean this up. We're going to keep disassembling here. Inside of here you sometimes get some micro washers that are held in. Just kind of pry those out so it's nice and clean. Alright, and then we'll keep disassembling. So, stationary contact. Now we've got our movable contact right here. So we're going to start with that. First thing you want to do is take your torsion spring pin out, put that aside, take our torsion spring off. And then you got another pin here in the center. Pull that out. Usually you can do that by hand. And now, oh, you know what? I forgot my my wrench. You know what? I can probably get this out right here like this because it's not very tight. Yeah, there we go. I know it's not the right tool for the job, but it's going to work today. Okay, now what I do is I don't take it out all the way. I leave it right about towards the end of the threads, so you're not gonna mess up your threads any. And then get yourself a soft hammer or the end of a wooden hammer and just tap that lightly, like that. And that'll push that out the rest of the way. And you just loosen this up. You gotta be careful with this stuff because sometimes it can be a little bit brittle, and then you just pull it out. And there it is. You can see the threads on there. Inspect your threads, make sure they're clean, and you should have a flat surface on there, and that's what goes against the side when you put it back in together, and then the threads. So clean that up good. Now at this point we can pull the the movable contact out of place, out of here. See how it comes out? Comes out nice. Now, if your motor's been sitting for a while, this is not going to be easy to do. This is going to fight you. You may have to let it sit for a while. But there it is, your movable contact. And you can take a look at the points on that one too. Also arced and ready to be replaced. So, and we got our body. This is the body of our igniter right here. Some things to look at is for wear in here. Sometimes these get worn out. Probably best to get a new body. Maybe you could get a machine shop to put an insert in there or something, but I don't know. You can look online. There's a lot of places that have them. This is your anvil right here. This goes on the end. Your spring. And this is called your hammer. One thing you want to do is you want to inspect where that hammer rides against your push here. You can see it if I get it in here. So it kind of rides on here, pushes as this goes forward and back. So at any rate, there it is. That's the disassembly process. And we're going to clean up. We're going to take those points out. The way you get these points out is you get a 1/4 inch drill bit, and you drill right in here, drill a little hole, and it should just pop right out. And then the new ones you put in the same direction, and you flatten them out with a ball peen hammer against a vise. And so that's what we're going to do next.